Where's your mom?
At the lodge, helping with decorations.
You at home later?
Yeah, Dad.
Hey, don't.
Hi. Do you mind if I sit for a minute?
Sure.
Can I get you anything?
No, thanks, Mr. Stewart. I'm so sorry to bother you, Miss Ponsakai, but I've been waiting for you to come back. I was in Mrs. Richards' class yesterday when you lectured.
Did you think of a question? Why don't we start with something easier? Like, what's your name?
Blake.
I'm Gillery. Not many people in this town know it, but my middle name is Blake. So what can I do for you, Blake?
I wanted to know why you left.
That's a broad question. Care to narrow the scope? What's the matter?
My dad knows you. When he thinks that I'm not listening, he calls me Gillery's little secret. Everything that I know about you came from my mom's yearbook and her scrapbook. And when I ask her about you, she just doesn't want to talk about it.
Who are your parents?
Bernadette and Justin Smith. Do you know them?
Yeah. Since returning home, your dad gave me a speeding ticket.
How close were you and my mom?
The type of relationship your mother and I may have had doesn't really matter.
I don't look like my dad or my brother.
No, you don't resemble Justin. But I don't have any extraordinary talents.
When was the last time that you saw her?
My parents' funeral. She came and stayed with my brother Dan and I to help out. That was 18 years ago.
I read about the accident. My birthday is 9 months after that.
Like I said, no extraordinary talents. Bernadette and I were close. But the secrets of that relationship will remain forever between us.
I know that she still thinks about you. Why did you guys lose touch?
There'll be people who come into your life, whom you'll think you can't live without. They'll fill up something inside for a moment, but then that place grows empty again.
Did you find that something?
Something and a someone.
I don't think my mom did. I guess I just wonder how I fit into all of this.
I don't think I'm your answer.
Thank you for not telling me to get lost.
Wait, hold on. Call me if you need anything.
Thank you.
Want another cup?
No, thanks. 3's my limit.
Do you mind?
It's your diner.
You don't remember me. We went to school together. I'm Larry Stewart. I married Patricia Russo. Our daughter Denise is Blake's best friend. That girl has been waiting for you, seems like, all her life. Thanks for taking the time to talk with her.
Sounds like Bernadette should have done that.
Maybe she'll explain.
Maybe.
If you're not writing, you want to talk about it?
I'm not sure where to begin. I've been sitting here trying to understand it since calling you.
Start at the beginning.
Talking usually requires rational thought.
Which you have an abundance of.
This isn't rational.
If you don't want to talk to me about it, just say so.
I don't mean to shut you out. I'm just trying to wrap my head around it. Abby, being approached by this young girl isn't something I understand.
I know. There's got to be a simple explanation, Gil.
Scientifically, it's impossible. But after talking with her, I'm convinced this young girl thinks that I'm somehow responsible for her existence.
Need to focus on one simple fact, Professor. There's no way that you're the root system to Blake's family tree. What I'd like to know is, how close were you and Blake's mother?
Bernadette was my first love. Now she's married to Justin, who spent his high school career making my life miserable.
You have no idea why their oldest child is seeking you out.
20 years ago, I left for college, and I offered Bernadette the chance to go with me, to start over together in a new place. But she chose a traditional path.
There's nothing wrong with that.
No. But her quick marriage and 2 children says she got over me. Fast.
Hey. You're not that easy to forget.
If you want, you could ask me, Gillery. Aren't you going to say hello to an old friend?
Are you here to discuss Blake?
What about her?
Don't play games, Bernadette. You know damn well what.
She's my daughter. I don't know what else you need to know. Who's your friend?
Abby, this is Bernadette Smith. Bernadette, this is Abigail Milos.
You two talk, and I'll get things ready for tonight.
You don't have to go.
Yeah. I do. Good to meet you, Bernadette.
You too.
So tell me about Blake. I think I have a right to know.
You have no rights here.
Your daughter came to me seeking answers only you can provide.
I just came to say hello to an old friend.
You owe me an explanation. How can you do this to Blake?
You wouldn't understand.
Try me, Bernie.
Gil, I don't fully understand. How could I make you? Abby seems nice.
She's like no one I've ever met.
Do you have any children?
Not that I know of. She seems like a good kid, Bernie.
She is.
So tell me about her.
Blake's a gift. I didn't have the ambition that you did, but it doesn't mean that I didn't want things.
I offered to take you with me, so don't blame me.
I'm not blaming you. I did the best that I could for her.
By hooking up with Justin.
You should leave Justin out of this, because what happened between you two is ancient history.
You could have done better.
I did. But she left. Justin was this way that I could get what I wanted without embarrassing my family. And so when he proposed, I said yes.
Didn't he wonder about the timing of her arrival after the I-dos?
Yeah, he figured it out. I was young, and I should have thought more about it, but I am not sorry. And Blake was my way of hanging on to what you and I had.
Wasn't what you wanted a steep price for her to pay?
I've waited 18 years to have this conversation with you.
Is it going how you imagined? Ernie, who's her father?
Justin's her father. The biology's not important.
Not good enough.
Don't judge my choices. Let's just say she's as close to yours as I could get.
What the hell did you do?
I loved you. A small part of me still does. I wanted a reminder of what you and I meant to each other.
You've had 18 years to think of this, and all you can say is you wanted a reminder? Of what? You never gave me the impression that what we had was important.
Don't do that. Do not make this about you. I loved you enough to want something of you. And Blake is that something. And I never thought that I would have to let go. And just like you, she wants to leave here for bigger and better things. And I can't help her with that.
Wait, you want me to help her? What are you saying?
I want you to be a part of Blake's life.
And how is Justin gonna take me having any influence over his daughter?
Justin loves her, but he's not what she needs right now. What Blake needs right now is a mentor. She needs you.
She has my info. Beyond that, I don't know what you expect of me.
Do you like your life, Gil?
Very much. Do you?
I I could have made it easier with different choices. Why haven't you come back until now?
When Mom and Dad died, so did my connection to this town. This isn't home anymore. I'm not like my brother Dan. He loves it here. And for some reason, he's always wanted to stay. But it was easy for me to let go.
Do you ever think about me?
Bernie, I left because my life needed more than I could experience here. Not because there was nothing for me.
Promise me. Promise me that if Blake calls you, you won't turn her away. Don't blame her for my choices.
I won't.
Thank you, Gil.
Got called to the courthouse, and they judged me for the blues. Alright. Got called to the courthouse. I got judged for playing blues. The jury said I'm guilty. I had nothing left to lose.
Hi, how you doing?
And they put me in the jailhouse, but I had to let it out.
Yeah, of course I do. No way.
Yeah, they put me in the doghouse. Said you got to play it loud.
How's work?
Now I'm doing time for sadness, and I'm gonna work it out.
Did you know this happens to be one of my favorite songs?
Oh, really?
Oh, how can you drink that?
Gillery?
Justin? You look nice, Bernadette.
Thank you.
Heard my kid talk to you.
She did.
I don't like you being involved.
I didn't figure you would.
I don't have much to say in it. She's gonna do what she wants.
You've been a good father, Justin.
Just look out for her.
Now we're gonna slow it down a little.
Blake's a good kid.
You have my word.
Right. Thanks.
Don't laugh. I'm not joking.
Abby,
Yes, Gillery.
Don't cry.
would you like to dance with me?
Already run out of tears. Every now and then you gotta go with the flow and hold back the fear. Learn to live a little and try to relax. Now I said, don't question, the answer ain't here. Don't listen, I'm not making much sense. Every now and then you gotta go with the flow and
Did she ever tell you?
Did who tell me what?
Did Bernadette tell you who Blake's father is?
No,
Does that bother you?
not anymore. Because it makes no difference. I'll still help Blake, no matter that Dan is most likely her father.
What makes you say that?
Because Bernadette said she wanted to keep something of me as a reminder. It's not a part of me unless it's by blood.
don't dream, we gotta stay awake. Don't count, 'cause the clock is unwound. Every now and then then you gotta go with the flow and look at what you found. Learn to love a little and try to relax. Now say, follow my lead, darling, do not cry. Running down the road so very fast, all you can see is what you
Time teaches us many things. For me, it was discovering some relationships are worth missing.
looking back in time. It's so clear your memories you hold more dear when they find you. When they find you, can you remember spring?
Abby is my home, and Blake is my permission to think of the future's possibilities. I look forward to embracing both.
Seasons are turning to